Hey gang, Joel Palmer here. Going to bring you through another workout here at Vintage Fitness Studio of Vermont. So let's go right ahead and get started. Make sure you have your water bottle. Make sure you have a workout towel. Make sure you have warmed up properly. If you don't know what to do for a warm up, bring up my video entitled Pre-Workout Warm-Up. That will give you about 10 minutes of activities you can do to get yourself heated up and ready for action. We're going to get right into it today. We're going to be working through rounds on a 40-20 timing basis. So we're going to work for 40 and quote unquote rest for 20. Rest for 20. I say quote unquote because the rest phase is going to be an active rest phase. Here's how the first round will work. 40 seconds of two-hand swings. We'll set the kettlebell down. The rest phase will be slalom skiers for 20 seconds. We're going to go through that a few times. So two-hand swings for 40, slalom skiers for 20, and that's how it's going to work for this round, folks. So grab what you need. Make sure your water bottle and your workout towel are handy. We're going to start with two-handed swings. And here we go. We're going to start two-handed swings in 3, 2, 1, hit it. Two-hand swings. Set that kettlebell down. We're going right into slalom skier. So you're just hopping side to side here, like you're hopping through gates, skiing. 20 seconds. If I failed to mention it, crank up some of your own tunes. Here we go. Back to your two-hand swing. For copyright reasons here, we are silent, but you can crank your own tunes at home. 40 seconds. Working for 40 here. Here we go. Right back to your slalom skiers. Hop side to side. If you're doing low impact, feel free to just step side to side. That's fine as well. Low impact, just step it side to side. There we go. Let's go one more time through here. Two-hand swings. And one more time, slalom skier. And time. Round one. In the books. Round one. All right, next round. All right, next round. High pull, catch, squat with the kettlebell. After that, set the kettlebell down. we're gonna do alternating reverse lunge into a knee strike, okay? So if you don't know what I'm talking about, follow me through this one. You'll see, not that complicated, okay? We're gonna start with a high pull, catch, squat. Okay, so this is all long cycle on this one. High pull, catch, squat. Let's start with that one. Here we go. Round 2. High pull, catch, squat. In 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Here to the high pull, catch the bottom, squat it, drop it through. High pull, catch the bottom, squat it. We're going to set that down. Reverse lunge to knee strike. Step back with the right leg. Come up for a knee strike. Step back with the left. Come up for the knee strike. Right. Strike. Left. Strike. You don't need to be fast. Maintain your balance. And right back. High pull. Catch squat. Here we go. Reverse lunge, knee strike. Other leg, reverse lunge, knee strike. Here we go. High pull, catch, squat. 40 seconds. Nice. Here we go. One more time. Lunge, knee strike. Lunge, knee strike. Time. Nice. 2 rounds down. Grab yourself a little drink right there if you need it. All right, next one. I'm gonna start with a figure 8 with a hold. Figure 8 with a hold. Then we are gonna go into prisoner style squat jumps. Any kind of squat jump you wanna do, plie style, regular front squat style, however you wanna do it. But they're squat jumps. If you don't wanna do the jump phase, wanna keep it low impact, just turn it into a prisoner squat. But here's the deal with prisoner squats. Hands are up here on your head, okay? So the squat is here, okay? Hands are up high, okay? We're gonna start though, figure 8 with a hold, 40 seconds of work. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, hit it. There you go, figure 8 with a hold to start with. Here we go. Prisoner squat jumps. Here, squat it, jump it. Here we go, back to figure eight with a hold. Here we go. Prisoner squat jumps. If you want to plie them, you can do them here if you want. Let's go one more time. Figure eight with a hold. Here we go. Prisoner squat jumps. Time. Nice. Get yourself a little water right there if you haven't had it. Grab a little water. Move on to the next round. All right. Two-handed get up, sit up with your kettlebell. So 40 seconds of work, 40 seconds of work, and then we're gonna do a cross body mountain climber. So you're gonna try to get your right knee towards your left arm, left knee towards your right arm. So it's a diagonal knee tuck, but we're doing it sort of mountain climber style. Pip, pip, pip. You go whatever pace works for you, but we're trying to, keep it kind of peppy. All right? So we're gonna start with the two-handed get up, sit up. We'll start there. Two-handed get ups up with your kettlebell. This is 40 seconds. Don't feel like you have to rush. Get what you can get in 40 seconds. It's not a race, especially not with this one. Okay, here we go. 40 seconds of work in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Two-handed get up, sit up. Nice, we're gonna dump that. Here we go. Mountain climbers with the diagonal knee. So here, sort of across your body. Time there. Back to your two-handed get up, sit up. Don't worry if your knee doesn't touch your arm. That's not the point. We're just sort of going that direction. There we go. Dump that. Diagonal mountain climber. Here we go, one more time. Two-handed, get up, sit up. If you fatigue, do your get up, sit up. Empty-handed if you have to. There we go. One more time. Diagonal mountain climbers. And time. Nice. Good round there. Good ab round right there. Alright, we're going to stay on the floor, do a little more ab work. This time, 40 seconds of pullover sit-ups, and then Russian twist. We'll do the Russian twist without the kettlebell, without it. So we're going to make that one body weight, 20 seconds without. Pullovers are with the kettlebell, Russian twists without. So here we go. Here we go on this one. Here we go. Pull over steps in 3, 2, 1, go. Stretch it out. Sit up, just the vertical. Don't go over the vertical line. I don't want you to over flex at the waist. Sit all the way up with it. Dump your kettlebell. Russian twist it. Nice. Back to pull over, sit up. Here you go. All the way up. Russian twist it. Remember, if you need to, you can put your feet on the ground for this one. That's fine too. If you like them up, that's fine as well. Here we go. One more time. Pull over sit-ups. One more time, Russian twist it. And time. Nice round. Good. Good job. Good job. I'm shedding fur from my sweatshirt. Yes, sweatshirt. It's May, and I still have to dress for winter. Spring comes last of Vermont. Last of Vermont. All right. Squat press. And we're going to do some snowboarders. Squat press and snowboarders. So if you've never done a snowboarder, no big, it's just a jump with a half turn, right? That's a snowboarder. Okay. If you don't want to do the jump, you want to take the impact out, give it a little squat, pivot, go the other way. Squat, pivot, come back, squat, pivot, squat. Just a little squat, doesn't have to be a deep one, because you're going to get a squat with the squat press, okay? The squat press we're doing two-handed, 2 on 1, 2 hands on your kettlebell. Here we go. Squat presses first. So you're going to hold that kettlebell in that front rack position. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. So we're going to rack it first. Boom. Squat it. Press as you come out of the squat. Set that kettlebell down. Snowboarders. So it's a jump with a half turn. Jump. Just like you're on your snowboard. Nice. Here we go. Back to your squat press. Squat press. Rack it. Squat. Press. Set her down. Snowboard it. Here we go, one more time. Squat, press it. Rack it. Squat and press. Squat, press. Some people refer to these as thrusters. Same thing. Hoagie, sub, hero, whatever. Right? Here we go. Snowboarders. Time. Nice round. Nice round. Catch a little breather. If you haven't had water in a bit, get some. Get a little water in you. All right, next round. Next round, hand-to-hand clean. And then we're on the floor for a scapula push-up. Scapula, so it's not a full push-up. So scapula push-up, basically it's this. Your arms are locked out, you're pushing just with your shoulders. So it's that, right? So your arms are locked out. Basically I'm doing this. Okay, so if you're on the floor, it's here, and you sink in, and you push, sink, push. We're only doing 20 seconds, so it's not terribly demanding, right? You're not doing a lot of motion there, right? So the idea is to engage some of the scapular muscles, okay? So we're doing what's called a scapular push-up. So 40 and 20 on these. 40 and 20, sticking to the plan. So let's start hand to hand, long cycle, clean. Hand to hand. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, begin. One right, one left. Swing in the middle. Clean is like zipping up a coat. The hand-to-hand switch is a swing. Cleans are close, swings are not. Nice, set that down. Scapula push-up. Here we go. So we're here. I'm sunk in a little bit, and I push. Sink in, push. Nice. We're back up for our cleans. Long cycle on the cleans. Keeping it moving. Here we go, scapula push-up. Let me show you from this side. Again, if you need to, you can do it from your fists as well, right? Here or in. Push up. Sink. Push up. Sink. Push up. Nice. Here we go, one more time through. One more time through. Clean it. Scapula push-up. One more time here. And time. Very nice. Very nice. Good shoulder work there. That scapula push-up is good. Is good shoulder stabilization work. So you can see in 20 seconds you only get 3 or 4 or 5 reps. It's okay. It's good enough. You're doing plenty of work there. All right, we're gonna throw in just a little rotational work. So this is, when we do rotation, we're working in something called the transverse plane, right? Which is rotational movements. I like throwing some of that in there because life is rotational, right? Whether you're doing something recreational like swinging a golf club, a tennis racket, a baseball bat, or you're doing stuff around the yard, right? Say you're doing stuff around the house and you've got to load a bag of garbage onto the back of a pickup truck, right? That's sort of rotational work, right? We're getting a little bit of rotation in there. So we want to train those muscles because here's the thing. It's springtime, or at least it's supposed to be. And as people start getting out in the yard, what do they start doing? They start doing work that requires a lot of transverse plane work, whether it's raking, right? Throwing bags of leaves into the back of their pickup truck, or maybe going the opposite, taking bags of mulch out of the back of a pickup truck. A lot of this stuff is in the transverse plane. So we want to work it because the more you work it and get yourself in good condition, the less likely you are to pull or strain something, right? Just like a runner, if you wanted to train for, say, a 100-yard dash, you wouldn't just go out and run a 100-yard dash at top speed right out of the blocks as fast as you could. You'd pull something, pull a hamstring, or maybe even tear it, right? What you start with are hamstring exercises, leg strengthening exercises, and then you work your way up to working into a full sprint. You start with, slower jogs, and you get a little faster, and then you finally build up. So same thing here. So we're going to build up that transverse plane action. We're going to do a figure 8, but this time we're going to do a figure 8 with a hook. So at the end, as you come through with the kettlebell, I want you to throw it more like you're throwing a hook with your hand, like a fighter. You're going to hook it and turn to the other side. So it'll look sort of like this. Here, here. Then you can go right back, square off, square off, square off, okay? Always come back to the squared off position, facing me before you pass it through, right? Don't try to whip it through that way. It's a good way to whack yourself, okay? Come back to the center. After that, we're going to set that down, and we're going to do just some hooks empty-handed. So you're just going to hook left, hook right, hook left, hook right. So we're going to get some transverse plane work in, all right? So here we go, 40 seconds with the kettlebell first. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Figure 8 with the hook. Pass it through, swing it, get a little rotation. Back to the center. Pass it through, hook it to the center. Pass it through, hook it, back to the center. Get your hold in there. You still want that little pause. Set that kettlebell down. Alternating hooks. So we're going to hook one way, hook the other. Hook, 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 hook. Just like Rocky. Just like Rocky. I just watched that movie, Rocky Balboa, last night, as a matter of fact. Here we go. Back to the kettlebell. Figure 8. With the hook. Back to the center. You don't need to be fast. Here we go. Empty-handed hooks. Hook left, hook right. Pivot a little on your feet. Pivot, pivot, just like you did with that figure eight. Here we go, let's go one more time. Figure eight with the hook. Here we go, set it down, throw in some hooks. Boom, boom. Get a little trunk rotation. And time. So if you hear me say transverse plane, it's like a blade cutting me right in half. Like if I took a board and cut myself in half, the transverse plane is the movement around that board, right? So it's rotational. So there you go, a little rotational work there. Excellent. Get some water. Get some water. Here's our next challenge. This one is we're going to do this one by 30-second intervals. 30-second intervals. All kettlebell work on this one. All kettlebell work. 2-hand swings. Then we are going to go. Hold the kettlebell in the front. We're going to do 30 seconds of lunges. We're going to do prisoner style lunges. So we're going to go forward. You're going to step with the right leg only. Okay, 30 seconds of right lunges. Then we're going to go right hand swing for 30 seconds. Then it's lunges on the left. Then we're going to go left hand swing for 30 seconds. And then we're going to do something called a shoulder to shoulder press. I'll show you that when we get there. Basically, you're taking the kettlebell from the right to the left, back to the right. We're just pressing back and forth, 30 seconds, okay? So these are gonna be 30-second intervals, 30-second intervals. We're gonna start with the 2-hand swing. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, 2-hand clean it. We're gonna lunge with just the right leg. Just the right. Here we go, right hand, swing it. All right, we're gonna 2-hand clean it, lunge it with just the left leg. Step with the left, come on back to the center. Always back to the home base. Here we go. Swing it lefty. Here we go. Shoulder to shoulder, press. Start over your right shoulder. Press it up and over. To the left. Up and over to the right. Keep your butt tight. Keep your core tight. Time. Good round. Good round. All right. If there's any Game of Thrones fans out there, this weekend I watched the Mountain Thor break the deadlift record. 1,104 pounds. More than half a ton. I gotta say, he made it look pretty easy. He actually said he had more in the tank. He probably could go heavier, but he said, why? So, who's gonna argue with him? Anyway, with that in mind, I'm gonna do one last round. Dedicate this one to Hafthor Bjornsson, world record holder in the deadlift. We're not gonna get anywhere remotely close to his record, but we can still use these techniques. We're gonna do one last deadlift round. We're going to start with one-handed deadlifts. Let's go right-handed. Then we're going to go right into right-handed suitcase. Then we'll go left-handed, and then left-handed suitcase. But the one-handed deadlifts, I want you to do it in an offset stance. So normally our feet are parallel like that, right? What I want you to do is when you put it in your right hand, set your right foot back just a little bit, okay? So we're going to do some deadlifting here. Last round, bonus round if you want to look at it that way. This one's for Thor. This one's for Game of Thrones. This one's for ESPN. This one's for sports fans who are just dying for something. Here we go. 30 seconds. We're going to put in our right hand, offset that right foot in 3, 2, 1, begin. Right-handed deadlift, just the one hand. They don't have to be heavy, don't worry about it. Get some good quality reps in. Sometimes you pick stuff up that's heavy. Sometimes you pick stuff up that's light. I have more people come to me injuring themselves from picking something up light than ever come to me for picking up something heavy. So if you're working light, good technique. Don't slack off. All right, we're going suitcase style on the right. Suitcase. Very nice. Back to traditional deadlift. Left-handed, left foot is back a little ways. Offset stance. Here we go. One more time. Suitcase deadlift lefty. Getting down for it. Bend your knees a little, right? Squat down, go get it. Don't just bend over at the waist. Bad technique. Right? Make sure your back stays flat. You lock it in. And time. Nice job. We're gonna call the workout right there. All right, gang. Thanks for joining us here. At Vintage Fitness. We thank you for joining. And remember, if you're checking out our videos, do us a favor. Hit that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen. Otherwise, we will see you here next time for another workout. And remember, life is heavy. Train for life, just like Thor. And we'll see you next time at Vintage Fitness. Take care, everybody.